We start with a digital drawing of the piece done on a solid modeling program, and from that drawing we can then start to turn parts of the table off. We turn off the legs, and then we turn off the non-wooden elements, and then we can zoom in on one of these petals. There are 16 of them. They're all going to be routed upside down on a CNC router from a solid piece of maple. So here we are fastening the piece of maple to the CNC router, and they get fastened upside down. All the routing happens on the bottom face. The first thing to happen is that the router comes in and routes a flat where the piece will interface with a piece of steel. This allows us to very accurately place these wooden elements on the table. Then some holes are drilled which allow us to fasten it to that steel. We come in and create the flutes that you saw on the bottom. These are done in several passes. Right here is a cleanup pass, so it's only taking about a 32nd of an inch of material off each time. That's just to try to give us the cleanest surface we can. It's all going to require some sanding, but by doing it in several passes, it's easier on the machine and it's easier on the wood, and you get a cleaner surface. Then we establish the outside edge of the part, and this is done in 2 steps. The router comes in first with a roughing bit. This bit removes a lot of material quickly, as you can see, but leaves a little bit of a rougher pass. Then it comes in with a finishing bit. This is a bit we only use for finishing. It takes about 20 thousandths of material off along that whole face. It gives us a very clean, very smooth surface. Again, it's still going to need sanding, but we're most of the way there. So now it's coming along and doing the sides, the same thing. This is the roughing pass, so it's just establishing the shape of the part on both sides, the left and the right side. You can see as it goes by those screws that we've been fairly deliberate about our placement so that nothing gets routed that should not get routed. Here it comes, cleaning up the sides. And these 2 passes on the sides are leaving a very thin web of material on the bottom so that the part doesn't move around on the table. We'll release that just with a sharp knife and then and clean up that little fin. Again, I'm talking about a 30 seconds worth of material on the underside edge there. Then we unfasten the part. And these are now ready for sanding. So we'll make a pile of 16 of them and then begin to sand and oil.